Hi, welcome to Kabayala, it's Agosta. Welcome to our class to elevate the mood. We are going to only use the mat, and if you have around a wall that you can use for our last pose, that will be great. So let's come into mountain pose, bringing the big toes and the heels together. We're going to engage the thigh muscles and take the top of the thighs back, bringing the chest up, extending from the sides of the waist, taking the top of the shoulders down. So we are reaching with our fingers, the tip of our fingers down, lifting the chest and keeping the head looking forward, just looking in front of you and working in bringing the weight of the body towards the center of the feet. And we're going to stay here just for a couple breaths, keeping the legs engaged. See that the top of the buttocks goes down, but we're lifting the chest and taking the shoulders down. So we spread through the collarbones and we take the shoulders down and back. We inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. One more breath. Inhale really deep and exhale. Let's come into the tree pose. So bringing the feet hip distance apart, all the 10 toes pointing towards the front. Bring the weight of the body towards the left leg. Inhale and bring the right heel up into the left inner groin. Go the highest you can. If you cannot reach all the way to the top of the leg, just make sure that you avoid your knee. You don't want to place the heel, the right heel, into the side of your knee to hurt your kneecaps. And then we're going to extend the arms up. You can keep your arms towards the side like this, or you can bring the palms together. If you do this, make sure that the shoulders are away from the ears and your elbows are in. Keeping the head up, we're not looking down, we're looking in front of us. Inhaling through the nose and out through the mouth. Keep engaging the left thigh muscle, the quads are tightened, and we keep pressing towards with the right heel into the left inner groin. One more breath. And slowly lower your arms and drag your right foot to meet the left one back into Tadasana. Just for a moment, and then we go to the other leg. So placing the weight of the body in the right leg. Inhale and lift the left heel, placing it into the right inner groin. Remember, if you need a wall or a chair just to get your balance, use that. Any prop is always good to have, to use, to learn our balance. And then we're going to inhale, bringing the arms up, and depends how you practice. Bring your palms together and keep breathing. Focusing in front of you. Remember, if you look down, you go down. And shoulders away from the ears, tighten the quads. Keep pressing into the right inner groin with the left heel. Maintaining your balance. One more breath. Keep your balance. If you fail, just go right back up. And lower your arms and drag your left foot down into Tadasana last time. One more inhale, exhale, and then we're going to take the feet wide apart. Let's go about 4 feet apart, going into wide angle pose. So let's start by bringing the weight of the body towards the outer and inner edges of the feet. And go as wide as you can, but you have to see that you can continue pressing with the inner and the outer edges of the feet. So if the feet start lifting like this, see my outer edges, that means that I'm too wide. And if I'm lifting the arcs too much, that means, and see my ankles are going out, that means that I am too close. So find your exact point, then bring your elbows back, the hands in the waist, look up, inhale. Exhale and come down. First, we're going to bring the hands in front of us and take a moment here, extending from the back, lengthening through the spine, looking towards the front. And then inhale, look up. Exhale, walk your hands back, placing the hands aligned with the ankles. And here you can see if you can bring the head down to touch the ground, you go for it. If not, just let it dingle. And then when we're here, we see that we keep the arms parallel, shoulders away from the ears, bringing the weight towards the big toe mounts. And keep breathing. You can also grab your ankles and bring the head down. We're gonna continue working in engaging the quads and taking the shoulder blades together. Stay here a couple more breaths. Inhaling in through the nose and out through the mouth. One more time. And then slowly bring your hands in front of you. And we are going to bring the hands into our hips and then extending forward and up. And then heel toe, your feet together. Back in Tadasana. Energy is starting to come. It feels so good. Let's come into downward facing dog. So come on all fours. Spreading the fingers wide apart and see that your hands are about shoulder distance apart. We're going to curl the toes under. See that the knees are at least under the hips, or even can go a little more back. And then curl the toes under. Inhale, pushing with the hands, lift the sit bones, and come into downward facing dog. Pushing with the hands, bringing the shoulder blades in, abdomen in, push a lot so the weight of the body goes towards your heels. Push, push, push. Engage those quads. Reach with the heels towards the floor and behind you. And we have to hold this for a couple breaths. Keep pushing the weight of the body towards the heels and extend those legs. Come on, we can do this. Push, push, push. Always breathing, trying to inhale through the nose if possible and exhale through the mouth. Take the shoulders away from the ears. Push more. And then inhale and lift the right leg behind you, three-legged dog. And then bring the right knee towards the right elbow. Touch and go. One more time. Bending the leg, touch, slowly and go. We're doing this very with control, and then lower the right leg back into downward facing dog. Extending the arms, weight towards the heels. Then inhale, lift the left leg, extend back first, and then we bend it and we bring it forward, touch, and go back. One more time, bend it, slowly bring it forward, touch, maybe hold it for a second, and back, and lower back the leg, downward facing dog, and go back into all fours. Take a moment, and we're going to do the plank. That's the energy, we're calling the energy with all these poses. So to do the plank, again we spread the fingers wide apart and place the wrists under the shoulders. We're going to step one leg back, right foot first and then the left one, and we come into our plank. So see that the abdomen is in, we're engaging the quads, and we're working really hard to extend the arms to look forward and engaging every part of your body, all your core and your legs. And then inhale, lift the right leg, keep it up, keep it, keep it, keep it. One more breath, lower it, reset, left leg up, keep it, keep it, keep it. One more breath, lower it, plank again, be strong, we can do this. Last breath, and bend. Take a moment in a child's pose, big toes touching, knees wide apart. And then going back, we're coming now into our abdomen. So on our abdomen, we're going to come into the Cobra Pose. So bring your hands towards the sides, with the fingers pointing towards the front. The top of the feet are into the mat. We're pressing down with the nails, the toenails. The elbows are parallel to each other. Now we're going to inhale and lift the torso. Keep the hips in the ground, but we're tighten the legs so we have support for the lower back. Looking up, chest forward, and push with the hands, but try to keep the hips on the ground. Look up. One more breath, and lower. So when we do this, we think about engaging the thigh muscles and drawing the pubic bone towards the ground. Even though we are lifting, we are creating that support in this base of the body when we lift the other side, the stomach part. One more time. Inhale, exhale, and inhale, up. So remember, engaging the thigh muscle, pressing down with the toes, with the nails, lifting up, engage those thighs, push with the hands, lifting, 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 little more, and go down. Lower yourself down. Take a moment and curl your toes under. We're coming into downward facing dog. So all four first, and then keep going. Downward facing dog. Nice. Pushing again with the hands. Making it nicer now because we are warm. We warm up, so we are feeling better, more energy. And then bending the legs, bring the feet towards your hands. The feet are hip distance apart, and then let's bring them together. We can do this today, but I mean, it's up to you. You can have the toes and the heels together or hip distance apart. I like it together. It's a little more challenging. And then let the head go, let your hands go. Now when we're here, see that you are not placing the weight of the body towards the hips. So don't go this way. See how I'm putting the weight of the body in my hips? Come forward. So we're trying to bring the weight of the body towards the center feet. And then we let gravity do the job. So we just go, let go. But we work in engaging the thigh muscle. The quads are tightened. We are lifting the kneecaps. We are trying to become longer in the hamstrings. You can also grab your ankles maybe and bring the nose towards the knees. Feel that stretch in your hamstrings. And just stay here for a couple more breaths if you can. Just make that stretch stay. The longer we can be there, more we are stretching all those ligaments and muscles. And then slowly bring your hands into your hips and extend forward, pressing down with the feet and come up. Tadasana again. And we're going to sit now in our sit bones. Bring the feet together, soles of the feet together. for the butterfly. So we're drawing those knees down. I start cooling down a little bit. All these poses are mood enhancement and good for us, give us energy and makes us feel better, especially if we had a stressful day where we were busy, and those days where things fight you and don't want to work the way you like. Nothing better than take care of yourself, get some time for you to spoil yourself, your body, doing some yoga. Keep taking those knees down. We're pressing with the feet are pressing, soles of the feet are together pressing. You can grab maybe your knees and push them down. Let's go forward a little bit, to stretch even more. Go, go, go. A little more. And then come back up and bring the knees together. And this is why I was talking about having a wall. We're going to bring the legs up into the wall. So we sit towards the side of the wall this way with the legs bent, and then we are going to come really close, bringing the buttocks the closest possible towards the wall. And then we're lifting the legs, sweep them up. See that you can touch the wall with your buttocks, and then feet together. The hands go towards the side. You can have them in cactus. And then just take your Shavasana, few minutes, few seconds, whatever you want to stay here. But see that you're pressing into the wall with the heels, stretching the neck, so see that the chin goes towards the chest a little bit, so you feel that stretch in the back of your head. The shoulders are down, so the shoulder blades are flat on the mat. Continue pressing with the heels into the wall. Maybe reaching a little bit with the big toe mouth towards the ceiling, so you are stretching those legs even more. Shoulders down, back of the head stretching a little bit, relaxing the fingers and the abdomen. And just focusing in the breathing, inhaling in through the nose and out through the mouth. Keep reaching with those big toe mouth, maybe spreading those toes apart. And you can stay here longer if you want, but we're going to bend the legs one at a time, and then we're rolling towards one of our sides. Always come out slowly, nice and easy, and then pushing with the top hand, coming back up into seated position, crossing your legs, bringing the hands center. Last inhalation and exhalation. Namaste. Thank you for practicing with me. I hope you like my class. If you did, please give me the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And remember to click in the little bell so you will be notified when there is more classes up and running. And I hope you feel really in a much better mood and with a lot of energy. See you next time. Thank you.